For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 91 of My Player here on FIFA 17. We were hoping to be selected for this game away from home against Germany in a in a international friendly, but unfortunately we've been dropped for this one and will presumably be selected for the next one. It's a 1-1 draw away from home in Germany. I didn't really want to play any international friendlies, but when I saw that there was one against Germany, that was the one that I was like, oh, actually, I wouldn't mind playing in that one. And as it happens, that was the one that I've been not selected for, and I've been picked for this one against Greece, but I really don't care about playing away from home against Greece. So we'll head towards this game against Middlesbrough, and today we'll be playing them and Trabzonspor in the Champions League. A point in the group stage against Trabzonspor will see us progress through mathematically to the next round of the competition, although of course we're pretty much through already. It's just a case of playing out the final two games, and even if we lose both of them, we'll probably still go through. So I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to pick up a point at either Trabzonspor or Dortmund in either of the final two games of that particular competition group stage. But as you can see, we've got a busy month of December before we get to the January transfer window, where we will still be looking for a move away. I am still on the transfer list, and as such I'm still looking for a move away from Tottenham here. We're 2 ratings higher than we were in the summer, so I'm hoping we can draw interest from a few larger teams. That would be my hope at least, but we'll have to wait and see whether that happens or not. All we can do is continue to play at the top of our game, and in the last episode we really were at the top of our game. A 10 out of 10, 4 goals and an assist in one game. Absolute madness. Hopefully though we can continue at least 50% of that form into today's 2 games. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already, and let's jump in. And Kudu. Oh, I don't think that was intended for me, but it arrived at my feet, and we've squeezed it through there to Walks, who scored. I don't know who this Walks kid is, but he's given us a 1-0 lead after just 16 minutes here at home against Middlesbrough. We get ourselves an assist, not on the score sheet to start things off, but the team have a goal, and that at the end of the day is the most important thing, especially if we're adding to our own tally with regards goals or assists. Nice little pass with the outside the left foot, and to be fair, quite an accomplished finish from the youngster. Nice one. Nice one. Nice work. 1-0. There we go, the words I wanted to say. Fired up to me by Trippier. Get it out wide here. Oh, well, it will reach Moussa Sissoko via the deflection off the defender. Nice ball in. Lallana will get there, but at full stretch, he can only put it wide. His legs aren't quite long enough, unfortunately. Good opportunity, that, to make it 2-0, but we'll have to settle for just the 1-goal lead at this point. Walks to me. Knock that back there to Nkudu. Get around the corner again to Lallana and move forward into a striking position. Oh, great footwork there to beat the man. And I've got Lallana still over here in support. Could come back to me. He's gone to Walks. He comes to me. Oh, we're going to return favours. No, we're not. Periodically with a good save. We gave Walks the goal earlier, and he very nearly played me in there to get ourselves a second goal for the team and a goal for our own personal tally. Corner's come in from Nkudu. I'm on near post duty. It's over me. Underneath it is Lallana, and I don't know whether that was Fabio or the goalkeeper that got on the end of that, but regardless, it's gone out for another set piece. Corner to come in again from Nkudu. Again, it's over me. Periodically's come and punched that. Joel Matip on it. I'll call for it over here. Oh, God, that was a terrible pass. I'll try and spin, and the defenders bumped me off. They've got a man in the box there on the floor, which has actually played Nkudu onside here. Great delivery. Danny Rose. Oh, mate. You've got all that time and space. Oh, it looks like he got stamped on there by Vertonghen. Or Vertonghen's leg actually got stuck in between the legs of Daniel Ayala there. And it's ended up with him being injured and presumably having to be substituted. Things going from bad to worse for Middlesbrough. Wanyama to Lallana. Wanyama. I'll call for it here. He's playing me in. Alright, Victor's kept his run going. Oh, and he shot. Periodically had to tip that over the top. That was headed in. Decent effort from the Kenyan. I'm on the free kick, apparently. Okay, well, let's just deliver it into an area and see if anyone can get on the end of it. Oh, Vertonghen did. Oh, wow. What a header from Jan Vertonghen. That's the perfect set piece. I've looped it in, and just as my cross in was looped, Vertonghen's header just hung in the air going higher and higher and dipping down over the keeper in off that far post. That was unreal. Looping the ball into the box, and then the header, as you can see, up and down in off the, well, almost hitting the bar and post. What a perfect header. That header, although it wasn't from a free kick, it reminds me of Ivanovic's header in the Europa League final a few years ago. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Tottenham 2, Middlesbrough 0. We got a handful of goals in the last game. We're getting a handful of assists here. Wanyama fires that to me, and making runs is Dele Alli. Surely we can't get a hat-trick of assists in one game. Oh, Dele Alli is going all the way. We got 4 goals in one game in the previous, and now we've got 3 assists in a single game in this one. This is some of the best form of our entire lives. Dele Alli burying that into the bottom corner. We are on fire as a team and individually right now. This Tottenham team is to be feared by everybody in the league and Europe. Trabzonspor must be shaking in their boots at the prospect of needing a victory against us in the Champions League midweek to keep their hopes of going through in the group stage alive. 10 minutes to go here. Tottenham 3, Middlesbrough 0. Fisher into Adama Traore. Play that through. He's dinked it over the top, looking for Desart. Matip heads away. Henderson gets there. Counter-attacking opportunity. Dele Alli is there. Hold myself on side, and he's poked it through. Myself and Bernardo Espinosa. Oh, go on then. We'll have 4 assists, shall we? Oh, Musa. Hang your head. Hang your head in shame, my man. What on earth was that? With an open goal. An open goal. And that is the finish he comes up with. We could have gone 4 goals to 4 assists in back-to-back games, but no, it's not to be. Musa Sissoko completely fluffs his lines, so we're going to have to settle for just a hat-trick of assists here in this one. We've taken Danny Rose off. Ben Davies is on here trying to, I think at least I think it's Ben Davies, pretty sure it is. And here's Victor Fisher for Middlesbrough, looking to get one back perhaps. A shot might have taken a deflection. But no, it's actually that bad. It's trickled wide. 4 minutes added on at the end of the game, but there's only one way this one's going to finish, and it's Tottenham 3, Middlesbrough 0. We're going to take all 3 points, and the team could actually do with a good run of league form because the league position right now doesn't actually look that good. We're outside, or we were prior to this result, outside of the European positions. We'll have to wait and see what happens with regards the league table after this game, but we are going to take all 3 points here. It's Trabzonspor up next after a 10 out of 10, 4 goals and 1 assist in our previous game. It's a 9.6 out of 10 and a hat-trick of assists in this one. Got a couple of assist accomplishments even in that one as well. Most notably for our 40th assist of our career so far. So we hit a goal-scoring milestone a couple of episodes ago. Now we're hitting an assist-gaining milestone. And up next is a trip to Trabzonspor. Son inside to Bentaleb. Fires that across to me. He's gone again, Bentaleb. We'll play him in. Is this going to be the episode of assists? Maybe, but not going to get one in that particular instance. Bentaleb just absolutely skied that. I admire his excitement to get onto the end of the ball, but perhaps be a little bit more composed in front of goal next time. Dele Alli in there to Bentaleb. Back to Wanyama, to Lamela. Oh, don't know whether that was meant for Wanyama again. But he's still got possession here, and he's done well to hold it up and spin the defender maybe. Just pass the ball if you want. Victor, you've got a number of... Just pass, thank you. There's Bentaleb. He has another effort, this time much better. Esteban, the keeper, though. Palms it round the post. Corner to Tottenham. After just 8 minutes. In it comes all towards the near post. I'm up, but Esteban has come and punched that away from just in front of my face. Ball could come back in from Lamela, or from Matip, or from Lamela, or from Dele Alli. I've pulled to the edge of the box here to where I could potentially get a pass. We're going to get a free kick there in a decent position. And presumably it will be Lamela on it, and is. Now, he's going to shoot from here, there's no doubt. But is it? No, it's not decent enough to score us a goal. Terrible. Oh, Berro's got a great touch in there and a turn. He's in behind here. He shoots. Oh, but he's fluffed his chances. I don't think Trabzonspor are going to get such a clear-cut opportunity than that for the rest of the game. I mean, Vertonghen managed to make up some ground there and close him down, but wow, he was clean through there and smacked it straight into those travelling fans. Turns in there to Dele Alli, to Son, backing away, spin the man, there we go, and finish. Oh no, what a lunge. How is that a poor shot? It's not my fault that he just absolutely lunged at me there from miles away and got a great block on. That's not a poor shot. You You can't punish me for that and make my match rating go down. That's completely out of order, game. Screw you. 5 minutes to go till half time. I should have made it 1-0 there, I agree, but to punish me for being in a good position, spinning the defender and getting my shot off is a bit harsh, I think. Bentaleb, make the run, a call for through ball, and he's found me. I'm stumbling. Oh, I don't really think that was a foul, to be honest, but we'll take it. Lamela missed in a similar position earlier on in the game. This time he's got it on target, but Esteban's able to shuffle his feet across and get two hands to it. Henderson's come on for Wanyama, so we'll see if that makes a difference to our offensive play, but we've been the better side, and like we say earlier on, you can tell that we only need a point and we're not being too adventurous when it comes to our attacking play, but still, it would be nice to win the game. I don't know what is going on with my first touches, but I've somehow managed to steal it away from the defender, and Esteban has somehow been able to stop me from scoring. Missed opportunity. It keeps punishing me for having shots. It's really starting to become quite frustrating. Lamela with the ball in. I'm up with a header, but I could Demir with the clearing header away. Here again, it on near post duty. And again, it's kind of headed my way, but Matip chests that down. It's going to drop on the edge of the box to and Herrera into Matip. Loops it in, and it was Ibanez, I think, that got to that first. And Nazi stops us from getting a corner. 25 minutes or so to go. We would be happy with a 0-0 draw, but I don't really want to draw if we have the opportunity to win by a couple of goals, so that's what we'll continue to try and do. Lovely ball down the line there to Dele Alli. There's three of us here at the back post trying to get into the box. It's drilled in, it's Son on the end of it, and we have our 1-0 lead. It was going to be one of us to put it home there at the back post. It just happened that the Korean was closer to the ball as it came in, or closer to Dele Alli as the cross came in, because either of us would have put that home into the back of the net. But it's Tottenham 1, Trabzonspor 0. It's been a while in coming, but 12 minutes before the end of the game, we finally have ourselves a 1-0 lead. You can see me celebrating there with Heung-min Son, basically saying, look mate, if you hadn't have gotten it, I would definitely was. I was there just right behind him, but it's a good finish. We lead 1-0. We're definitely going through to the next round of the Champions League. Corner to come in from the far side. Heung-min Son will whip it, and whip it indeed he did. Esteban gets there to punch it, but Ben Davies gets away from the defender. Vertonghen flashes just wide. Still looking for that second goal. We're still on all-out attack for some reason. Not entirely too sure why. We have our 1-0 lead, but never mind. Joel Matip is determined to stay upfield, as you can see there. He's actually the second most forward player there. There's Dele Alli, who's dropped a little bit deeper to allow the centre-back to go further upfield, which just doesn't make any sense, really. But never mind, Dele Alli on the ball here, runs straight into Yaziki. 4 minutes added on at the end of this game as well, although the scenario in which those 4 minutes have been added on is completely different to the previous game. That previous one was done and dusted. Is Matip onside here? I think he was, but Esteban got there first. It was a hell of a ball looking for John Matip. Talk about route one. And Herrera can turn on it and get it forward. There is still time for one more opportunity. Davies to Herrera, up to Matip. A call for the through ball, and he was about to play me through, but it doesn't matter. We got the 1-0 victory, and that's the most important thing. Through to the next round of the Champions League, thanks to a late Heung-min Son winner. A 7.4 in this one, rather than the 9.4 we got in the previous game. But I'm still happy enough with that. Dortmund got a goal to 0 victory against Porto as well, so that is both of us, both ourselves and the Germans, through to the knockout stages of the Champions League with a game to spare, although we were technically through, really, with 2 games to spare. But we will face Dortmund to battle for top of the table status in the final group stage game. But for this episode, that's going to bring it to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. But for now, I will see you next time.